There is a better track, and that's the biggest lie you'll ever hear from any people making videos about the Global Career Scholarship Program, be it undergraduates or graduate studies. So, hello, this is Justin, and I'm here to share some insights about the different tracks to embassy and the university track. A lot of you have been wondering, Justin, which track is better, which one should I choose? And to be honest, there's no concrete answer, explanation, standard I can say to any people about which track is better because they are different and the name themselves explain the track. If you apply for the university track, you go and submit your documents directly to the Korean university. While if you choose embassy track, you go and submit your documents to the Korean embassy in your home country. And where do you think you should get most how can I say benefit is where you should apply. Again, there are pros and cons in applying for both tracks, in applying for each track. And in this video, I'll be sharing some insights on the positives for each. So it's up to you and assess for yourself. Don't ask me which track is better for me because it's a case to case basis. So again, embassy track, you submit your documents directly to the Korean embassy in your home country. If there's an assigned number or slot for the embassy track, you're in your home country and there's a Korean embassy in your home country, then you can apply to it. For cases wherein there's no Korean embassy in your home country, then you cannot apply to the embassy track. Simple. So university embassy track usually has less slots, usually around less than 10 as far as I remember. So that's the thing. One of the downsides for the embassy track is it's less number of slots of given. However, if you actually pass the round one of the embassy track, you're already like 60%, 70% GKS scholar. Because the only challenge now is to get an acceptance from the three core universities you've chosen. But there are cases wherein no university would accept you, but that's a rarity. It's not really the case always. So there's always one university that would accept you. And meaning, if that university accepts you, if you apply through the embassy track, then you are a global career scholar. Easy. However, the thing with the embassy track is you're competing with people from your home country. So, for example, imagine these countries like India, China, the Philippines, Indonesia, Southeast Asia in general. We have a lot of students applying for the Global Career Scholarship Program, and the embassy track receives thousands and thousands of applications. So, you should really be a special person to be able to get the scholarship from those tracks, for specifically for the embassy track. Similarly, the university track is also challenging because now you're competing globally. Instead of just competing with people from your home country, you're competing with other students from different countries applying to the same university. For example, I'll always use Hanyang University as my university as an example. They would only accept roughly around 30, 40, 50 students from different parts of the world as their recommended students, of which is like probably around only 20, 10, or 20, 15, or 10 will be accepted by NIED. So that's the thing. If you want to compete with people from your home country, go for the embassy track. But if you want to compete globally, go for the university track. The positive, although for the positive side for the university track is there are more slots. In the Philippines, for example, around 40 were given for the university track and then like probably 13 to 15 for the embassy track. It's there's a pros and cons again, but it's up to you whichever track you're going to be choosing. And the requirements are almost identical except in the number or the count of sets of documents. So, instead of asking me which one is a better track, list everything, your information, your credentials, your grades, your certificates, your language certification, your academic certifications, and then assess. Now, if I apply against my the people from my home country, will I be able to compete? and be selected? Or if I go out and go and compete with internationally, will I be able to get the slot? You really have to assess everything. And that's part of the process. If you don't know yourself, you don't know your competition, it's hard for you to gauge that. Unfortunately, there is no specific data from NIED which indicates how many applied, how many the rejection rate, acceptance rate. All these things are not available. So it's always a matter of you preparing, you doing the research, and probably a 10% luck. If you want to know more about the Global Career Scholarship Program, want to join my paid subscription, I have scholars, undergraduates, and graduates already on the last stage of the application for the undergraduate studies, and then those who are on the graduate studies that are already here in South Korea. After successfully getting the scholarship, you may join my paid subscription and be able to avail the essay review and the one-on-one consultation. And till then, bye bye.